guys, today I'll be talking about the movie The Soul of Nigger Charley. And I was on YouTube for a little bit. I saw people actually uploaded the movie, which is public domain by the way. This is a VHS transfer DVD, it's pretty obvious. And the quality, I don't know how they shot this movie in the theaters, like if it was meant to be shot with the old film style where it's all brown and grindhouse style looking to make it feel like it's an old Western movie, like. But I actually liked it, but this still doesn't need a remastered HD Blu-ray quality ASAP. But all in all, the quality was cool, with me. It's being old school, I don't mind. The Soul of Nigger Charley, yeah, sequel to the first movie. And this time you got Charlie and his sidekick, Toby, battling against Civil War Confederate soldiers, actually ex-Confederate soldiers, because now slavery is pretty much over, right? But these Confederate soldiers don't want to let it go. So they shot up this town full of black people, that, they have their freedom and stuff. So they shot up the town, kill everybody, and then Charlie's Toby comes after the massacre and saw a survivor, a young black kid. So they took the black kid in, and they also took a black slave that the Confederate soldier kidnapped so he could be a slave, but he was free. He was able to escape, and he was an expert shooting bows and arrows. He was like half Indian. I think he said in the story mode part of the movie. Anyway, they all went to another town run by free black slaves, and also white people that are like religious, like Catholicism, and they started mentioning it, and Fred Wilson's characters start mentioning about the Confederate soldiers could be coming back because they want to get more black people to be sold slaves down in Mexico, and so later in the movie, all the black people of the town, Charlie, they all set up traps for the Confederate soldiers. They come in, they set up like they're digging holes, so it'll be like fire pit, so similar to what you see in Beastmaster Part 1, when they had the fire pit to battle against the evil army, and so the Confederate soldiers come to another town, which is the town that Charlie's in, and they start having a shootout. They defeated the Confederate soldiers, and the Confederate soldiers all retreated. They all run. And later on, one of the survivors of the Confederate soldiers side of the team that was shot up, he survived a little bit, so he was held prisoner for a moment. They were asking him questions about the soldier, and they said they will not come back to the town because they don't have time, And then Charlie was asking why, because they want to go for the train full of gold. And then Charlie started thinking of it, so he let the old white guy go because there'd been enough killing, he's being nice, of course. And then Charlie and then he got a troop of black people that was in the town to go with him. Now they got an army to go to the train for gold, and they're gonna use the gold to buy slaves back from slavery in Mexico, and stop the general of having the gold, So they went to the train. They held the train hostage for a moment. You also got your sense of humor moments too in this movie, by the way, which is good though. And they got the gold, and they hid the gold. Now they got into Mexico, and they meet a bunch of outlaws that kidnapped them for a while, and the outlaw found them. Finally, you know what? You cool. We're going with you. So the outlaws took Charlie's gang into their hideout, made a party, having fun, while the Confederate soldier leader, he got mad because his gold got stolen. He started sending a messenger over that he wants the gold back, and then when Charlie refused to give the gold back, he sent another messenger saying that if you don't return the gold back, that the general is gonna kill every black slaves, And Charlie made a deal saying, what, we're gonna return the gold back, but in a way he was lying. So Charlie and his men came to the town where the slaves are captured in Mexico and try and free the slaves. But then the general knew he was coming back. He was gonna come for them, so he set up a trap. Charlie's men start dying, and Charlie and his sidekick had no choice but to retreat. So they retreat. Charley was sad by it that his men died. You know, he blamed himself. And then later he went to the Mexican outlaws, the bandits, and told the Mexican bandit leader, you know what? I'll give you all the gold if you help me take revenge and free the slaves. So the bandits and Charley teamed up now to battle the general's Confederate army, like the general and army soldiers in their base. They start having your shootout and you know your gunfights. And let me just say that I like the death scenes in the movie. How the people die from gunfire, like slow motion or fast pace. I mean, I think this to me, in my opinion, I think it's the best death gunfight scenes I have. How a person died from gunfire. I mean, I don't know why. I'm not being funny. I just thought the acting was good in it when it comes to the death scenes. But anyway, they was able to free the slaves, and there were white people in the town. And Charley told the Mexican bandit leader, you know, let them go. They made enough killings. The people who survived the shootout, pretty much. And the love interest in this movie was this beautiful black woman who used to be a house nigger slave. Excuse me for saying it like that, but she was, you know what they do with pretty girls that was in slavery. Sorry. Of course, she used to be a hoe. I mean, and and then she went to New Orleans. She told Charley did everything. Like this is what part of the story, and then she wanted to make a better life for herself, pretty much. But at the end of the movie, when she was with them, and then when they were at the final battle, after the final battle was over, one of the survivors from the gunfires, a Confederate soldier leader, he survived a little bit, and he was about to shoot Charley. The woman kind of sacrificed herself for him, and she died. And then Charley was all sad and stuff. So just like in the first movie, in the second movie, another love interest died, and Charley was sad, you know, and he buried her body, and he told the little boy that was the survivor from the first town massacre in the movie. He said, "Do you want to make your life better here? Like, you want to stay, pretty much?" And and then Charley said he agreed. He said yes. So pretty much Charley's gonna stay in the Mexican town and try to make a life better for himself with him and the few survivors of the of his army, and also the Mexican bandits. I guess they stay in the town too. And pretty much that was the end of the movie though. But the Solo Nigger Charlie's really good, enjoyable movie. I liked it. If you could surpass the quality of the film and just let it go, I guess the color was supposed to be brown and old school green like style. But check out this movie on YouTube. Like I say, somebody put it on YouTube movie wise. So if you can't own the DVD, definitely check it online if you could for free. I mean, and legally of course. And also check out the first movie, The Legend of Nigger Charley. I think Drum was also online too on YouTube. Check that too. I'm not sure about Mandingo or Passion Plantation. I'm not sure if those movies are online because those movies are pretty racy in a way. But anyway, yeah, that's it.